And we're here at Mizzou, and they're wearing their lucky Gold Rush uniforms, and so hopefully they're trying to inspire some extra oomph to take on the Auburn Tigers. Missouri seems like a team that has a very strong offense and a defense that has some opportunities to be exploited. So we need to make sure we don't get into a shootout ourselves. We have had some offensive momentum, but at the end of the day, we don't want to get into a shootout with other teams. That's just not our brand. But here, Mizzou's looking to right the ship and make a season out of what they've done. But let's see if we can hold on with the charge of Mike Finley, Andrew DeAngelis, Lonnie Larson, and a couple of other key players on our team. Welcome to Fowrot Field. I think I said that right, at least Missouri Stadium. We'll go with that. We are here after having a humongous victory against Mississippi State. Let's see if we can channel that momentum and get another SEC win and keep our SEC championship hopes alive. We're going to take the opening kickoff here. Alex Harrison with the return. Let's see how far we can get. Trying to push out right, splitting those blocks, and getting a decent amount of yards, getting all the way to the 35. So we're going to be set up with pretty good field position. Now, game plan going in is to still try to really establish that run game. So we're going to run a lot of options with Mike Finley and Andrew DeAngelis. And we're going to keep it and push downfield and get all the way for a first down. I'll take a 12-ish, 13-yard gain on first down. If we can just have that every day of the week, then we'll be pretty good. I think we could do a whole lot of things with that. Now with another first down, we're going to look to just feed Andrew DeAngelis. Hand it to him. He tries to bounce it and ends up getting a decent amount of loss. But now it's going to be third and long after the second down play that didn't get much. I see that safety blitzing, so I'm going to try to hand it off to Rocky Lee there and exploit that. And he's able to catch it and put on a couple of moves. Get the first down and a quick jump ahead due to a little recording error. And now it's going to be third and 25. So sorry about that whiplash. Andrew DeAngelis takes the ball and pushes outside and is able to recoup a ton of the yardage from some earlier missteps. But now it's going to be 4th and 8. Now, we pushed ahead and we're basically at the red zone, and I have a couple of options here. I do not have faith in our kickers, so I'm going to actually go for it on this down. And it's a little aggressive early on, and we don't quite know what we're going to get into with Mizzou, but I'd like to come on with a offensive, really a jump start. So let's see if we can hit some quick slants here. Yeah, okay, we're going to go with it. And we get it to Gavin Black, but not enough. He needed to break a tackle. So now Mizzou gets the ball. We skip first down, so it's going to be 2nd and long. Probably an incomplete pass that happened. We're trying here to make sure that they didn't just dump the ball deep. And they hit Manning. He's really their key wide receiver. He's going to have a big impact today, so we need to try to keep him contained. But that's going to be a tall order for Ghost and Neal. Now with that first down completion, we're going to come back and apply a little bit of pressure with our cover 1. Now they try throwing double coverage, and Neal picks it off! And just like that, we shut down what momentum they have. What a play undercutting that route. Just the kind of play we need from our star corner. Now we've been able to capitalize on that momentum, getting all the way down to the red zone on this 3rd and 3. Let's see if we can run the option here and convert. Finley decides to keep it, goes off tackle, tries to put on a spin move, but still it's enough to get the first down. So let's jump ahead a little further in the drive. Once again, it's going to be 3rd and short. We're on the 2-yard line, and we're just going to feed Andrew DeAngelis. And he throws off a tackler and shimmies his way through the pile enough to get the first down. So now it's first down and goal. We've gotten this far, so we definitely want to come out with some points. And, I mean, it's a bit of my brand. Let's keep pounding it up the middle. Andrew DeAngelis has been a touchdown machine lately. Let's see if he can punch it in. Doing a little motion to see if I can pull some people out. We hand the ball off. And say it with me, Andrew DeAngelis walks right in for the touchdown. We take the early lead late into the first quarter. Let's see if we can build upon it. So now, Mizzou has to come out with the response drive. Looks like they're going into an empty set. We need to watch out for a quarterback draw. And no, they run a little out pass. And we struggle to tackle them, so they're able to get a 30-yard gain on that play. So what could have been a very easy stop and to pin this volatile offense in instead becomes a 30-yard gain, and we're on our heels. They go back into the set from the hurry up. We try to play the underneath route. We get a big play from Neal. He's having himself a really good game, jarring that ball loose at the last second. Now it's going to be second and long. We got to see if we can slow their momentum down. Had a good play by Neal, but we need to capitalize. Tight end puts my guy on roller skates, and I missed the play altogether. So now it's going to be third and short. This would be a big time stop here. I expect to run up the middle. And no, they do the quarterback option, but we have it covered. So now it's going to be fourth and short late in the first quarter. Will they go for it? We'll have to see. No, it looks like they're going to go for the field goal. This is a really long field goal, so I'd really like to run fake protection here just in case, because it just doesn't feel quite right. And they had a decent amount of leg, but it's not enough. So our defense comes up with the stop. So at the end of the first quarter, we're up 1 touchdown. Let's see if we can keep this offensive momentum going in this defensive battle. So now we got the ball to start the second quarter. We're going to run a screen here because it's third and long. Wanted to see if we could get some better ideas on what they're doing. I didn't want to throw a screen into the zone. Didn't feel comfortable, so we went into our quick slants look. We throw it to Rocky Lee, but he's not able to hold on. That was a tight pass, and we'll have to punt it away. Now, on the response drive, Mizzou has the ball at about midfield. We'll have to make sure that we can keep them in check. And now they hit Manning on the underneath crossing, or the underneath slant route. He's gonna. I have a feeling he's gonna be a thorn in our side the rest of the day. Now, with it being second and short, we've seen them do a lot of options here, so I wanted to come back with a blitz. And they did just like I predicted, running that inside option. We shut it down for a third down attempt. So now, get your threes out. We're gonna look to apply a little bit of pressure. Not gonna give this quarterback time to pick us apart. Richard drops back, and he has all day, and Manning gets free. Taking it all the way in, abusing ghosts on the route. And just like that, it's a tie game. Now we got to come out with a response. We want to make sure we keep the momentum here. So we're going to run Andrew DeAngelis off tackle. He goes through, splits some blocks, and he's in the opening. He could go all the way, and he walks right in. Touchdown, Auburn. We take the lead back. On a 73, I believe, yard touchdown run, Andrew DeAngelis is all fired up today. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going. So now Mizzou's looking to tie the game up. I was in a bit of a pressure look, but didn't think that was going to turn out well, so I decided to play a little off. And there he is, Manning, wide open again. And it's going to be a tie game. We really need to get someone on him. Okay, let's see if Andrew DeAngelis can do it again. Or let's actually feed off of the running game and see if we can hit something deep. And we find none other than Xavier McFarland with a 30-yard reception to push us down the field quickly. We'll take that any day of the week. So now we're going to look to apply a little pressure here by continuing the run or the passing game. Going to dump. Oh, should have dumped it in the flats. Instead, didn't, and I throw an errant interception. So not able to capitalize on that momentum. But our defense did a great job, and we got the ball back. Now with only 49 seconds left to go, we need to try to push the ball down the field. And I see Rocky Lee, streaking wide open. If I got the ball to him a little sooner, it would have been a touchdown. But still, we'll take the yardage and get all the way down to the 13. So we're in a really good position here to go and get some points before halftime. Now, I was on a conservative play clock to try to make sure that we ran out of clock before then. But that was why I needed to switch back. Now we're going to run our quick slants underneath and see if we can push forward. Mike Finley rolls out and hits Xavier McFarland again, crossing the first down marker. Now it's going to be 1st and goal at the 2. We got plenty of time here. So I'm actually going to run the ball and see if I can give Andrew DeAngelis a chance at a 3rd rushing touchdown. Pretty sure I like the layout here. Box isn't too stacked, and so I just want to run a little bit of time off the clock here just to try to make sure that we get it in. And Andrew DeAngelis walks right in. We go up a touchdown over Mizzou with 17 seconds left in the second quarter. And that's how the half ends. So, we're building a bit of a lead, and we have a pretty good offensive pressure here. Let's see if we can continue our mojo as we've been going on. We're going to kick the ball away to start the second half. Let's see if we can pin them deep. Oh, and the ball gets free. Gilmore on the recovery. And we get the ball to start the second half at the Mizzou 15. This is a great opportunity to go up 2 scores. Off that momentum, let's run an option play off the left-hand tackle. Mike Finley on the keeper, running, getting it all the way down to the 2. So now, we've done it all day at this range, but I actually want to try to do something a little fancy here. Let's go with a play action off of an I formation and see if we can get Mike Finley a passing touchdown. Seems to have worked out well, at least with the formation. They're really stacking the box. Mike Finley rolls out and throws it to Aaron Roberts. The first time I've called his name, and he gets the touchdown. We go up 2 scores. So now, Mizzou on the response drive. It's going to be 3rd and short. Let's see if we can stop him here. Richard rolling out, has all day to throw. Throws across his body, and it ends up hitting Carrington. We should really be punishing quarterbacks when they try to throw across their body like that. But oh well. We've got to recover here. We're going to go into a bit more of a conservative look and see if we can maybe cause the turnover here. And no, they get the ball to Manning once again. So now it's going to be 1st and goal. We need to at least try to limit them to a field goal. Oh, they run that hurry up look. And they run the option. They pitch it out and they miss it. And we're not able to recover it. Oh, we've run that play a couple of times with the same result. So, unfortunately, we didn't come up with a turnover there. But they did lose a ton of yardage, which ends up limiting what they can really do. I'm not really liking this defensive look with our safeties playing so far off, but they end up throwing it away from where our really empty coverage was. It causes an incompletion. It's now going to be 3rd and goal. Let's send a little bit of pressure here, just to try to dial it up. And he throws the ball and hits Vincent on the underneath, but way far away from the end zone. So now it's going to be 4th and goal. Looks like they're going to run a field goal here, but I'd like to make sure that they actually run a field goal. So I'm going to go into safe mode and just... I feel like I'm always super conservative when it comes to field goals, but I just always feel like they're going to run a fake. But they didn't, so they put points up on the board, and that's how the half ends. So we're up 11 points at the end of the third. Can we keep this momentum going and take it in for the victory? So we've just done a grinded out drive, slowly taking all the time off the clock, and we've gotten all the way here to the 25. Hand off to Scott, and he's able to take the ball all the way down to the 2 with that 23-yard rush. Now it's going to be 1st and goal, and Mike Scott's sniffing the end zone. It's a little jealous of all the success Andrew DeAngelis has had. Let's see if we can get it in for him. Or actually, we gave him a spell, so we got Williams, our 3rd-string running back, in his first appearance. And he gets shut down real quick. Maybe we need to reevaluate whether we're going to run this ball. But now it's going to be 2nd and goal. And I got faith in Williams. Let's give him the ball back. Trying to come up with a nice play here. We end up going in an I formation set, and they don't really match with bodies. So I have a feeling this is going to go well. We hand the ball off to Scott, off the motion, and he walks right in for the touchdown. And we go up 35-17 with just 3 minutes left to go. This game is feeling pretty good. But now on defense, they're coming up with a bit of a momentum here, especially with that completion to Greg Macklin, 20 yards. We don't want to invite them on a storming comeback. So, if we can't stop them from scoring, we need to at least slow them down. He throws the ball, and we try to get there, and he's actually out of bounds. Bails us out there. So now it's going to be 2nd and long. Still running our man cover 2. Trying to see if we can force them into some bad ideas. And no, they throw it on the underneath and they end up converting the 1st down. So now, with 2 minutes left to go, it's 1st and goal. We need to try to keep him out here, covering this running back. He hasn't really done much against us, which has been pretty good. And we get the sack! Finally, we get a sack on the day. It was Brooks Kennedy, a newcomer, at least to me calling it out. And it couldn't have come at a more opportune time, taking 30 seconds off the clock. Now with 2nd and long in goal, with 2 minutes left to go, try to see if we can force him into some underneath routes. And he throws the errant incompletion way outside. So now at 3rd and goal, let's see if we can force them to a field goal and still make this a pretty hard 2-possession game. We're going to cover the tight end here. We've struggled to cover him, so hopefully we can come up with a big-time play. And no! Throw Macklin off the isolation route on the outside, and they score the touchdown. Now they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Bit of a strange play, but still it would make it a touchdown and a field goal. So, not completely weird by the computer. And he throws it to the outside. We were in position, but we don't knock the ball down. So with that, they get 8 points off that possession. Go for the onside kick. This is going to decide the game here. And we get it. No problem. Gavin Black. And with that, I'll just speed ahead as we will get the first kneel and finish the game off. So with that, we get another SEC victory and a bit of an offensive explosion. Andrew DeAngelis was our player of the game with 3 touchdowns on the ground. So, really, he was an important factor. But let's look at our overall stats of the game. We had 20 first downs, 407 yards of total offense with 184 yards on the ground. 19 for 23 passing attempts, which is pretty good for us, and 223 yards in the air. Our third down completion was pretty low at 50%. We definitely like that to be a little bit higher. Fourth down conversion, we went for an aggressive one early on, and that was about it. 80% from the red zone, which is where we'd like it to be. We'd definitely like to be 100, but 80 is perfectly fine. 1 turnover on the day versus 2 turnovers caused. So that was a really good day by our defense, really generating some key turnovers. And then last but not least, we pretty much dominated in the time of possession. So I'll use this kind of last tangent here to say, if you couldn't tell, this video was post-recorded. I had a bit of recording glitches happen. So let me know if you like this style better, where I can be a little bit more engaging. But after that victory, we go to 4-0, and Texas A&M took a surprising loss. So we're in a really good position here, and we're ranked number 24 in the nation. Tune in next week when we take on Tennessee for our first ranked matchup ever in Tim Dunge's career. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much more than you know. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.